understand how shapes tessellate. Not much you need to do here, but you just need to understand what a tessellation is. So a tessellation is created when a shape is repeated over and over again, covering a plane without any gaps or overlaps. So some shapes tessellate really well and others don't. Here we've got this rhombus, it looks like a diamond, and it tessellates. And basically it's working around a point. If someone's going to tessellate, what's important is that as you add the shapes around, that this angle is a factor of 360, which means it divides into 360 without a remainder. So there's going to be no gap when it's put together. So that's a good example of it. Another one here we've got is, apologies for the pixelation there, but you've got sort of an equilateral triangle, 60, 60, and 60, which is 180, and then two squares, which are 90 and 90. Again, that gives you 360. So sometimes you can fit them in if the numbers work, but other times some would not tessellate. And there's just a very different sort of pattern you have there. They might ask you how, if certain shapes would tessellate, in which case you just see would the angles, if you add them up, fit 360 without a remainder.